because we covered all of the malfeasance out of Georgia. Now, President Trump had a conversation that was recorded, apparently somewhat surreptitiously, by Georgia officials. The conversation with the Secretary of State and his attorney from Georgia, Brad Raffensperger, was leaked to the media. We covered it yesterday. I think the recorded call, when you listen to it in its totality, was more damaging to Raffensperger, the Secretary of State of Georgia, than it was at all to President Trump. I covered the media spin, but Raffensperger responded yesterday in the media. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. This guy's a public official open to scrutiny. This man's a snake. He's a snake. I told you yesterday, because I don't get out in front of stories when I don't know the answers. I try to give you both sides. That I wasn't sure who leaked the tape. And I was candid about it yesterday. Was I not, Joe? Because I thought the tape was so damaging to Raffensperger and his lawyer that I wasn't honestly sure who leaked the tape. Was it the Trump team or Raffensperger? Now it's become clear, because Raffensperger thought he had something on Donald Trump, President Trump in the tape, that he leaked it. Check out this video of Secretary of State from Georgia, Brad Raffensperger, on with some local news outlet where, I didn't know this. I didn't know when you have a conversation that's supposed to be confidential with a state official about disputed election results, that you had to agree with them not to publish the conversation to the media. Joe, do you know that? When we have a... No. Just check. Armacos, just quick. Producer, this is very important for the listening audience here. This is critical. When I talk to you on the phone about the show, do we have to make an agreement beforehand that I won't publish our conversation to media people if you or I say something that's kind of damaging? Do we do that? Just checking.
No, maybe we should start, but
no, we don't. Okay, thank you. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. So there's no that we don't need, because Joe and I understand that when we talk on the phone, because Joe's not a snake and neither am I, that it's a conversation between Dan and Joe, and it's not meant for the Washington Post. Ladies and gentlemen, don't call Brad Raffensperger. No, I'm dead serious. Do not call this guy ever, because if you don't have an agreement beforehand that he won't publish it to the Washington Post, apparently it's open season. Listen to this snake try to defend himself while he kind of implicitly acknowledges that his office leaked the tape. Check this out.
If the president hadn't tweeted something that was false, would we have ever heard that call recording?
No, it was a private conversation as far as I was concerned. And he broke privacy when he put out a tweet, but then his tweet was false.
Was there any agreement that this call was not going to be recorded or would be kept confidential?
No, there was no agreement, and we didn't know what the purpose of the call really was. We assumed it was about the November election, really Wednesday. If President Trump wouldn't have tweeted out anything and would have stayed silent, we would have stayed silent as well. And that would have just been a conversation between him and I, man to man, and that would have been just fine with us. But he's the one that couldn't, had to put it out on Twitter. And so if you're going to put out stuff that we don't believe is true, then we will respond in kind.